welcome. I want to share with you today. Africa is the best place for you as an African entrepreneur. Young people, old people. If you want a place to start a business, I can tell you it's Africa. Yes, problems, yes, you meet so many of them, but they are different shape and form. Especially if you start a business, a lot of the controls and a lot of the regulations are very minimal, until you start to become a huge business. But majority of us can easily start a business, turn an idea into a business in almost every field. Africa is so much open. Any business, any product that you see, especially the very things that we import from all these countries around the world, if you have the expertise and you have the heart to start any of those productions, I'm not saying you will not meet challenges. You meet a lot of challenges, and as a matter of fact, people want to hear the challenges that they will meet. People are more inclined, and they call those realistic perspective or the realistic view. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you're an entrepreneur and it's your first business, a lot of things you have to almost be crazy to even dare to start. Because we've been conditioned, especially those of us who have been to school, been conditioned to look for job and to look for help, to look for standard and status and house, car, marriage, maybe credit card, wear nice clothes, live in a nice neighborhood. But Africa is not going to explode as we want it to explode beyond the ones that we are seeing now. If you don't have a lot of Africans who are building businesses and who are involved in the wealth creation, in the things that we produce, and almost everywhere. If you look at waste, if you look at water, if you look at energy, if you look at IT, if you look at agro-processing, farming, almost everywhere that any group can start business, Africa is open to that. Our major problem is the conditioning, is how people have been taught that starting business is very difficult. Africa is things will come against you, they will frustrate you. I believe all those things exist. But if you want to build a business, if you want to do something significant, you have to have the right information and you have to have the right psyche. If you are going to war, for instance, you are not going to war, and when they enlist you to go to war, people who are in the military and things like that, they will tell you that when you are going there, you are not trained as a civilian, you are trained as somebody going to war. And when you are going to war, that's not where you are going to look at all the pettiness. You go to war. So the same, if you want to build business, you must have that kind of a psyche as a champion, as a conqueror, as somebody who is focused on achieving this dream, this mission. You cannot think like the ordinary person who is just looking for something or for himself. If you have a great vision to contribute to the changing story, to the good story of Africa, then you must have that kind of psyche. And one of the things that you have to have is improve your knowledge in terms of what it takes to build a business, understand the processes, learn about it, feed yourself. We live in a very blessed time in the history of mankind, which is information is everywhere. You have to choose the kind of information that you're going to feed on so that you can build the right kind of mindset, the skill set to achieve the dream that you have as building business. And one of the things that you have to also look at is being able to improve your information on money, because a lot of the times our understanding of life, and when it comes to how we are able to put an idea and build an organization, build a business, is how we understand money and how it operates in the economy that we operate in, and even around the world. Because most people are very happy with very little, but they think they are very successful. Most people just receive 5,000 and they think that is huge money, because the world of commerce and trade and wealth creation has been cut. We've been scared of that area. Especially once you go through school to do this chemistry, physics, psychology, sociology, medicine, engineering, those kind of courses. You've been groomed to become very technical person, skilled person, work for the government, work for multinationals, but you will be scared, because what it takes to build business is beyond just the technical skills. There are so many other things that you have to learn, but once you start, the force, the drive is in the starting, is in the doing. You don't become wise if you're not doing it. You don't learn to become skilled. You don't build capacity if you're not doing it. And if you want any other place to start business, especially those of us in Africa, those in Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, Burkina Faso, all these areas, South Africa, there is no better place as a young person to build yourself, to build your career more than the motherland. There are so many opportunities. The clock is what the school taught you. The media is continuously telling you, what churches are telling you, what you see your governments do, and you become so much frustrated. What you see on TV, we promote this show business and all those. Meanwhile, the major areas that will create the wealth and the prosperity, we leave it. Majority of us don't even go in. So get involved in production, get involved in something that you can add value, even if you have to import part of it and assemble and add value here. This is how, and all the great industrialists, they started with just a small thing, but get involved. If you want to become a major retailer, if you want to build huge real estate, if you want to build big commercial farm, start somewhere, have a big vision, continue to learn, upgrade yourself, never give up, improve your financial knowledge, build yourself. Know that no one is blessed more than us. If you don't know, we live in wealth. Our problem is how we've been taught that what we have is not wealth. Africa is so blessed. Don't think like a poor, think like a champion. Don't think like a poor man. Think like a champion. Think blessed. We get up early every day in Africa. You're happy. You're fulfilled. It depends on the kind of information you have fed yourself with. And I decided long ago that there was no other place that I would build my life and my family. And I was so blessed to have a woman who also believes in that. And together, we've been able to do something that we are so much proud of. So much happy. Is it very huge? We are getting there. But what we're looking at, what we started and the kind of problems that we had to overcome, I can tell you that we're so much happy contributing. So that is the psyche. That never see that when you get that visa and you travel to any of those countries, you are blessed. As a matter of fact, your future has been exchanged. Your doctor, your lawyer, your medical, you're an engineer. You think that you're blessed going to do. No, those countries have been regimented largely not to make you prosperous, and you have to do 10 times, 20 times. There is no other place that you'll be more successful as an African than on the continent. Very few people will see this reality. Most of them will see them at the end of their lives. So don't rush, don't feel frustrated when you start and it's not working. It takes a while for it to work. Don't feel frustrated when people frustrate you, when they lie to you, when the government agencies frustrate you. It's a system that is being built. We all must build our part. So focus on these things. There's no other. So I just came to tell you that if you want a place to build business, don't look anywhere. If you want to build a life that you'll be so much proud of as an African, even when you live anywhere in the world, it's here. You look at technology, look at e-commerce, social media. There are so many things that you can learn, and you have no excuse saying that you didn't know. There's so much on YouTube now, on the internet, that you can learn. Break your mind from the negativity. Break your mind from the little mindset. Break your mind from just being selfish. Look at the bigger picture. If you build a business and you employ 5 people, you have done greatly well. You are contributing. You have an opportunity to teach and change destinies and change lives. And you will be shocked what that little dream that you have will become. So never think that to leave Africa and go anywhere is a blessing. It's highly not a blessing. And you'll find out later. Because in this life, you create wealth out of wisdom, out of knowledge, out of understanding of the structures that control this world. It's not you working per se. The salary that comes, you should be able to build something with it, and never compare our salaries. That's why the other day I was talking to a young woman, and she was saying that she traveled to Saudi Arabia, and they were paying her $250. I said, so you move out of Ghana to go to this country to get $250 a month? Are you saying that people don't make this here? Your problem is the way you think and the way you have belief. The glamour that is around the world except Africa. So you think that Africa is gloomy, and is backward. It's because of what you see. Get to the airport and see how many Europeans come here, how many Chinese come here, and ask yourself, what do they come to do? They take advantage of the systems that they have set around the world, and we are the ones trying to just still be at the bottom. It's unfortunate, and we must change this. So the prosperity is here. You'll be frustrated, you pay price, you sacrifice, you go through a lot of pressure. I can tell you that it gets to a level you will see that nothing like this. It was good that I took this decision. So it's beyond the car, beyond the house. It's more of a dream of you building something significant, and focus on production. What can you produce? Focus on adding value. What can you add? And if you're disappointed, You know, all those, don't focus on those. Focus on building. Building any business anywhere in the world takes a lot of pressure. And building business in Africa, yes, there will be pressure somewhere, but there are so many other areas that become very easy for you as a business person, because nobody, if you start a business on your table and where nobody is coming to stop you, if you start a farm somewhere, nobody is coming to say bring this document, bring this document. If you, as a matter of fact, most of the times, if you even go out of Accra, there are so many opportunities that a lot of these regulators will never even come, because they need people to come and create opportunities, jobs for the people. You know, so my name is Kwabena. I'm saying that if you want any place to do business, it's in Africa. As an African, don't look anywhere. You want to create opportunities, take the next 10 years, take the next 20 years. You'll be shocked what you would have done. So have the mindset of a champion, somebody at war. You're not looking for excuses. You're not looking for help. You're strategizing to win. And you take advantage of all the opportunities around us. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.